Okay, now that you've just heard my intro, you know that I am making a Lego Starship. And I just got a Batman set recently, so I'm using the Batman pieces, like, on this. But to save time, I just had some pieces, like, pre-built, multiple pieces together. Otherwise, it will take way too long. But some primary things that you will want on your spaceship will be, like, some of these little windows. Got multiple kinds. This is going to be the kind that we're going to use today for this one. Then you'll also maybe want an engine for detail on inside. This is just a multi-piece one I made. Or wings. That's a buzzsaw. But really, phone? Really? Wow. Okay. So I don't know if you can hear that or not, but there's a phone going off in the background and it's annoying me. This I made, this is a little base. On the bottom, I've got kind of a boat piece, or that's usually what they're used for. A boat, kind of like this. Iron Man 3 set, pretty awesome set. But it kind of gives it less of a flat feel. Then also, I got the little round piece on the bottom that's smooth, so that, say, this, if this was carpet, imagine carpet right here. It's carpet, okay? That it wouldn't go, when you do it, it just goes kind of smoothly like that. Then I also have, this front here with the windshield connected to it. Then you're going to want to connect it right there, like this. And then you kind of have your front with the Batman symbol and the windshield and good stuff. You'll also want to use this back, or, well, I'm using this back piece to kind of give it more of a sci-fi look, maybe. So I'm sticking on right here. You'll want to make sure that it's stable, because before, if I didn't have this piece right here, it would, and I put this on, it would squish down, and then there's the possibility of breaking that piece. So then, also, since you're in space, you'll want a roof, so that you don't suffocate, or explode, or whatever happens to you when you're in space. So now you have this little torpedo shape, kind of a thing. Well, for mine at least, because there are millions of ways to make it. You got a nice smooth torpedo shape almost. I also pre-made these two wings. They're not really wings, they're more just side things. Then, I forgot to show you, but, there are these little side pieces. There's kind of special pieces that, kind of like this piece, except, full 1 block wide and not just something you place on top. So that you can place things on the side. So, for this, like, if you look from the top, there's this, like, hole here. Then you also have the 2-width yellow block there. That's what I use to indicate that that's where that piece goes. So then, and there we go, you got that wing. There you go, you got the other wing. Now you kind of actually have a little spaceship here. And it's actually a pretty good one. This will not fit a minifigure inside of it. It's too small. Here's a Snake minifigure guy from the Ninjago series. Yeah, as you see, he's too big to fit inside. Unless you take him into millions of pieces and he might fit inside. But, since this is a Batman one, we're going to add some more. What's a Batman vehicle without his little signature bat wing right there? It's so beautiful. So there you go. You have your little spaceship. But if you want, which I know I like to do a lot, I like to do this with all my like self-made sets. I like to add some details. So with what I'm about to do, I'm adding this piece right here. And then I'm putting the wing on that, so it's about 1 block taller, or not block, 1 dot taller than the engine, which I think I talked about before, goes there, and then it's kind of like an engine, and it works together. It's about the right size. Also, right here, it's space. You kind of usually have guns on most every spaceship. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a spaceship in my mind. So, there you go. You got guns, and thanks to the piece I'm using, it can go back, up, down, like this, so you can choose the degree you want to shoot it at. And then also, last thing I made for the ship is these little wing pieces with the little arrows on them. For me in the set, I'm using that to point up. But I got nice bendable pieces right here so that you can choose where you want it to be pointed. Then on the wings, you might see we have the little studs here. Then what I do is I just put it right here, right at the last stud. Then do that again for the other side. Oh, whoops, fail. There you go. Then you have your little spaceship. You can make it so it's wider, like slow down, speed up, that kind of thing. I kind of like it like right there, like that. Yeah. But now you're ready. You can fly through space, and then you can say have little battles versus like this little thing, which is pretty cool. Chima set. Blow that up with the nice gun top. Or maybe have Shelob from the Lord of the Rings with her little spider minions come and attack, and you can blow them up too. That's broken. So yeah, that's just how you make a nice Lego spaceship. That broke again. Okay, great. This is the intro that happens at the end now. This has been a Red Panda Productions.